and Lancaster.
Yes, sir.
Now, all of you have enlisted into one of the regiments of the Household Brigade, which, as you probably know, consists of the 2 regiments of the Household Cavalry, the Life Guards and the Royal Horse Guards, usually known as the Blues, and the 5 regiments of the Brigade of Guards, the Grenadiers, Coldstream, Scots, Irish, and Welsh Guards. And the Household Brigade and the regiments in it have been noted for over 300 years for their very high standards, not only in peacetime, but also in war, in battle. You've got a long and a tough course ahead of you, and there's no question of doubt about this. It's long and tough to bring you up to the standards of a trooper and a guardsman, and these are of the highest. But that is something which I can assure you that you will always remember and always be proud of. Now, having said this, Iverson, do you wish to become a trooper in the Household Cavalry?
Yes, sir.
And you, Halliwell, a guardsman in the Grenadiers?
Yes, sir.
And you, Lamers, a guardsman in the Scots Guards?
Yes, sir.
And you, Lancaster, a guardsman in the Scots Guards?
Yes, sir.
All right, I will accept you into your respective regiments, and I congratulate you upon that.
This way. I show you what I mean when I say keep the head up and bend the knee on your about turn. Watch this way now.
Well, I think a guardsman is, he's got to be a little bit above the ordinary infantry soldier because he's got a lot of tradition to live up to. He's been told from the day he joins that the guardsman better than anybody else. He's a better soldier. He's the cream of the British Army.
Kept up, and the knee coming up with a thigh. Palm on the ground.
It's not easy when they first come here. They've got 2 left arms, 2 left legs. Their mind's a bit disorganized, and you teach him how to dress, clean his kit, how to think like a soldier, and his mind is bent and adapted now to receiving training. This is what it teaches him here.
Drill is the foundation of military discipline, and you cannot have an army without discipline. Now, soldiering in any form is a tough trade, and soldiers have to do a lot of things which they, as ordinary normal people, would not wish to do. And it is the confidence, as well as the obedience, and which they learn on the barrack square, which in fact is the basis of the discipline in the Brigade of Guards.
Non-commissioned officers! Fire! Are you present and play the household cavalry? 14! K! 13 cavalry!
I mean, it makes the difference between when you say go, well, at the end of 18 weeks, they will go. they come here, they see me when they first walk through the gate, well, they think I'm a bit of an ogre. They say, oh, look out, there he is again. But after they've come to know me and they know that I'm only trying to push them along the right road, well, their attitude towards me changes as well. I mean, they're not frightening me or anything like that.
Punch through on guard and then under the second one, in, out and on guard again. Is that understood? Yes, good, well done.
In there, out, punch on, and then up to the high post, you understand? Right, they're coming this time.
Now remember, the enemy won't be lying down at all the time. Sometime they're going to be standing, and the following actions are carried out. Now look this way. Now all that happened there was, I come through, on, stomach, right? Got the weight of my body behind the rifle, pulled through, punched on guard in case there's any more standing enemies. Is that understood? Back, you wouldn't burst a balloon. Come back.
And then we dress them up in uniform, and at first, these fellas, they don't even know what's going on. They don't know what day it is sometimes.
You are a complete goon. What did I say? Salute to the right, and what did you do? Salute to the left, Sergeant, yes. And the finger from the tip of the palm there, all the way down the forearm is what? One straight line. What I could see was this, that, and everything. And this time when you salute there. And a little bit more effort, a little bit more drive, and a little bit more snap.
Well, I disagree that it's sadistic. There's certainly no violence allowed. Bullying is not done. Anybody can make a fool of somebody else, and this is not the object of it, because you don't produce what you want to produce out of the man if you ridicule him. By all means, you have a joke at the right time. Even on the square, you can have a joke and a laugh.
Well, I think I got a great deal of satisfaction when I see a squad starting off, and they come on in, they're all corners, legs, arms, all over the place. And then after 18 weeks, when you see them passing out here in front of the commandant, well, I mean, sometimes their parents come to see them, and they have a lot of difficulty picking their own sons out in the ranks. They don't even know them. I mean, it changes that much.
Well done, Letty. Fix him or go. Come on. Fix that Rick.
Come on, lad, if your mother could see you now, she'd say what a great soldier I am. Come on, hurry up.
Hey, get your head in. Push him through.
You've got blood, you've got first blood. Well done, come on.
All over your trousers.
All the time.
Come on now, keep it going.
This is the last one.
Hurl yourself through it. Stand up, number one.
Extend. Good luck.
Come on, Beaky, boy, you can do it. Extend.
Throw us down, throw us to the wall.
Oh, get out of it, get out of it. Come on, pull anything, anything.
Good luck, that's it. Now where you go?
Well done.
I'll remind you once again that it's a court-martial offence to take live rounds or empty cases off the range.
There's no live rounds or empty cases in my possession, sir.
No live rounds or empty cases in my possession, sir. May I have your permission to march my section off the range, sir, please?
Number one section. Hey!
Race up.
Swat!
Lance Tranquility Squad, 9 weeks squadded. Leave to Carons, please.
Yes, please, Tranquility.
Carry on.
And you tell me,
Sit up.
what is the regimental motto?
Septem Juncture sir.
No, it isn't. What is Septem Juncture Uno, in fact? What motto is it? Can anybody tell him? Yes?
721, sir. It's the brigade motto, sir.
It's the brigade motto, yes. The regimental motto is Honi soit qui mal est bon. Right, sit up.
Sit up, boy.
Who is the sergeant major of the Guards Depot?
Commissary Major Paul.
Think.
I said the sergeant major. All right, who's your
The saying goes that we should never judge a book by its cover, for what really matters isn't the appearance of the book, but the story inside. The truth is, when it comes to people, we often ignore this advice. Gender and age can be seen as barriers to success. There are some who are viewed solely as their religion and not as a personality. There are those who are seen by the colour of their skin rather than their abilities. And there are times when sexual orientation is suppressed through fear of judgment. It is easy to pigeonhole people by the labels we are given, but once those labels are stripped away, we soon find that maybe we aren't all so different after all. Who knows what you might discover when you break down those walls between us? When we stop labelling the person, we start to uncover their story. When we start to celebrate our diversity, we realise that any divisions are outweighed by our connections. It's our individual stories that give us our collective strength. We don't define people by their covers, we define them by their abilities. This is nothing more than what our values and standards demand. Respect for others, integrity, appropriate behaviour, and total professionalism. We are all unique and we are united. We are the British Army.